DEWALT Chainsaw. Picked this up for less than $100 at Home Depot. We've got an 8-tabless battery here from DEWALT. And one of the first things I want to see is, does the brake actually work? Okay. That's promising. Alright, so before we get too happy with it, let's wait for a couple of people to get in here. I've got the 8-inch XR to compare it to, so you guys can see the difference. And I actually like the 8-inch version a lot. A lot. But I couldn't pass up a $100 deal. We want to look at the slack of the blade. Let's see. You know, it's acceptable. It's a little bit too much for me personally. I like my chain just a little bit tighter, like just, I mean, a slight amount tighter. But that's how it comes. We don't have any oil in here yet. If we look at the 12 volt, or not the 12 volt, the 8-inch, seems so tiny. You can see that's about where I want to be with the tension of the blade. And you can obviously see. What's up, Apache? Man, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. What's going on, Josh? So, obviously, this one leaks. Bar and chain oil. This one's probably going to do it too. I'm pretty sure they all leak, man. It's probably going to leak. Let's get it over with. Let's fill it with a little bit of oil. What I end up having to do with my DEWALTs is lay them like this so the oil doesn't leak out. What we're going to do with this one is we're only going to fill it up a little bit. But I don't want to run it without any oil. So it looks like it's a half turn. Like that. That's kind of nice. Little quick half turn. Snaps on there. And I got some steel bar and chain right there. We're going to put just a little bit, not a whole bunch. And before we do anything, this is the DCCS 620 for less than $100 at Home Depot. You put it in your cart and it comes up at that price. So we're just going to make sure that what it says to do. Always remove the battery, engage the brake, installing the, flip down the locking lever, unscrew counterclockwise. We did that a quarter turn to remove the oil cap, fill the reservoir with the recommended chain oil to the indicator. It's got an indicator. Refit the oil cap and lock it down. Okay. We are not going to fill this up. We're going to put a good amount, but not too much. Maybe about like that. That's all we need. And we're going to put it back. I kind of like the cap. It's kind of nice. Can you see my hairy chest? You show me yours, I'll show you mine. What's my plan to be rich? Dude, you can have your life enriched or you can be rich. But you can't have both. So my life is enriched with family, friends, and teaching people what I know. Sharing the knowledge. I would suggest you guys enrich yourself than be rich, because even the richest people are unhappy. Let me get to the all messages there. What's up, Charlton? Another Texas Chainsaw movie. Yeah. And here we go. All right, so let's just do one cut. And then we'll play with some batteries. It's kind of got a soft start to it. Got to push this button in. That's one trigger pull. And then if you hold it longer, it ramps up. Of course, the brake works. It's a real brake. Let's do this. This is only on a ladder. Let's do this. Like I said, it's on the ladder for the hold of my foot. Oh, we solved it. Try again. This saw's pretty smooth. Alright, let's see what it looks like with a 1.7 power stack. So it's got a fill line there for the oil. I knew it was going to get dusty. I didn't know it was going to make my camera dusty. Here's 1.7 power stack. I don't really notice a difference. Let's try 5.0. What's up, Mr. Walton? How you doing? Hey, I picked up that termite stuff, actually. I got the drill bit, which is back here. We got the drill bit. We got the whole kit. We got the bait stations, everything. Okay. See, let's go on an upcut. You know, it's got a lot of power. Let's try this one. Really, really like this saw. A lot of people don't like this part of the saw. Nice feature when it comes to pruning. So if you didn't know, this thing is an absolute beast. So now you got something to compare it to. If you're on the fence on which one to get, right now this is less than 100. This is 140, I think. Okay, we've had our fun. Let's try to push it. We're going to push it hard. I like that guard and guide. Yeah. Make the adjustment. What is the adjustment? Oh, that's the guy's name. Yeah, it does do the job. Let's see how hard we can push this thing. Like really, really get it going. We got to jump in the air. That's with the 8. The tabless 8. Let's try the 1.7. Power stack. That's ridiculous, man. The power stacks really push out the juice on this thing. I thought we were going to bog it down. We didn't bog it down. It's crazy, man. I'm pushing really hard. This motor is a beast. There we go. So that's really, you know, pushing it hard with a 1.7 power stack. We know it's good for making it. Chainsaw, I love that thing. It less than $100 right now at Home Depot. $100, Home Depot. I would like to try we'll try a standard 2. DEWALT's worst battery. I thought it bogged down. There we go. So you can't push it. You can't push it like you can these other batteries. I want to know what happens if we're holding the trigger, if this goes forward. Okay. Not bad. Nice little saw. Got a lot of power. It's got a lot of power. Let's try this one. Very capable, one-handed, easy to use pruning saw, 8-inch from DEWALT. A lot of people don't like this. I like this part. Especially when you got branches that are laying on the floor. You want to pull up so you're not cutting the dirt. You don't want to cut towards the dirt. The second you hit the dirt on these things, dull. Just cut wood with them. So if you pull up away from the branches, this thing will last you all day. DEWALT knows how to make a chainsaw. No doubt about that. I'm not going to give this thing a chance to leak. I already know it's going to try to leak oil. So we're going to store this thing up like this. I'm going to check the chat here in a second. I'm going to put these down. Man, we got sawdust everywhere in this thing. This guy in the video, not your comment. What he said. Cutting upwards roots into the edge of the wood. Let gravity work them. Yeah. I have the pole saw too. It's a nice thing to have trimming trees. I'll tell you what, man. I actually had the Craftsman pole saw, and I put an 8 amp-hour battery from DEWALT on the Craftsman, and I cut enough trees and branches into decent lengths, about 20 foot, and compacted it all, and stacked them all the way up about probably 5 feet tall, 5 foot wide, by 20 foot long, and I only lost 1 bar of that Craftsman saw. So Stanley Black & Decker's making the Craftsman. They're making the DEWALT. It's essentially the same people. I think the DEWALT's better, but man, that Craftsman was pretty good. The Craftsman, you got more pole length too for the price. But I'll probably go back with DEWALT myself. Now put your finger on it. It can't cut through morning wood, man. Nothing's that strong. Yeah, I was putting that 2 amp to work. It was doing pretty good. Yep. It's on its side. Absolutely on its side, man. Don't give it a chance to disappoint you. That's all it's gonna do. What's up, Jonathan? The DEWALT has extensions that you can add and remove, make it shorter or longer. Yes. The Craftsman comes with 3. The DEWALT comes with 2. How hard is the chain adjustments? That's a good question. Let's see. The chain adjustments on the other DEWALT are not as hard. So when we look at these chain adjustments, we're dealing with this right here. And I mean, that's pretty much about it. It even tells you how to do it. And I've adjusted the chain a couple of times with this one. And you can see the play on it. It's just perfect. And it's metal, which is important. It's not plastic. You got metal on metal tightening. When we look at this one, oh, no way. Toolless. Is that for real? Oh, no way. That's more tension right there. Is the battery still in it? Make sure it's off. Okay, that's how much play we got. That's actually better. Look at that. More tension. Wow, that's really good. I'm gonna go back to where it was. That's pretty cool. This is what you gotta send those guys that's been in all the hurricanes, man. You gotta send them the batteries too. Don't be like, you know, the government. They send them all chainsaws with no power. It is the DCCS 620. Yeah, if you want to help hurricane victims, and you've got the means to do it, man, this chainsaw, I don't have the means to do it. I know it looks like I got the means to do it. I had mold at my house. I had to throw away everything I've ever owned in my life and restart, okay? Cars, clothes, everything. All restarted. So, yeah, this is what we need to be sending people. If this will help the most in some of those areas. They're going to be cutting trees forever over there. 100%. So, it looks like it's pretty capable with the 2 amp hour battery. You don't like the safety switch on the chainsaw? The button? I've been using power tools like that for too long, man. It doesn't bother me. I'm used to... Look, no oil. I like it. I like the brake. It's a beast. It's really strong. Another good thing you send then that DEWALT Chainsaw, they need to start a fire. They got a chainsaw for it. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well. Any other requests? I've got Van & Batteries. Van & Batteries is going to send me a FlexVolt 3/9 amp hour battery for DEWALT. And I don't know if it's going to be good or bad, but we've got a couple of tools here to test it. So we're going to get 9 amps on this here pretty soon. We'll be able to test it and really know if we can push the tool. Is the Arborist one-handed saw? Yes. This an Arborist one-handed saw? No. This is. This is a one-handed saw. This can be a one-handed saw, but I mean, it's got a handle there. It's a little bit heavy. Not designed for one hand. This is one hand. And it's one hand really well, actually. So you get a lot of control with this. Let's put a power stack in here. Tiny battery. Forward, back. Back. We are out of room. Hit the thumbs up, absolutely. Sorry, it's kind of hard to move around here. One-handed. One-handed and all. Got enough stuff on the floor. Yeah, both DeWalts are fantastic, as you can see. I was under the impression that this was going to be better, like way more powerful than the little 8-inch saw here. But this thing's still a beast. And this thing has a ton of power. A ton of power. Batteries are stiff. Things get better with time, yeah. All right, well, that's all I got, guys. Just want to show you guys the saw. It's got a lot of power. $100, Home Depot. Put it in your cart. It won't show you the price until you put it in the cart. And that's because it's a steal. So, appreciate all the support. I got some cleaning up to do. We'll see you guys in the next one. See you. You're welcome. See you guys.